Most people screw up with this when they are buying their first home. Are you buying your first home? Stop. Before making any move, you must know these 5 biggest mistakes many first time home buyers do, which can cost you thousands of dollars or even your dream home. Whether you are a first time home buyer or an immigrant settling in or just looking for a new start, this video will help you make the best decision possible. Stick around till end of the video for the bonus tips. If this is your first time stopping by in this channel, I'm Nikita Chitneni, a real estate agent with eXp Realty Brokerage working in GTA. If you have any real estate questions, get in touch with me. Contact details are mentioned below. Get in touch. I can help you with all your questions. First mistake is not getting pre-approved for a mortgage. Imagine this. You found your dream home. You are in love with this, but boom. Then you realize that you can't afford it. Won't that be disappointing? For sure it will be. To avoid such scenarios and disappointment, it is always suggested you get a pre-approval before even getting into the market and looking for a home. Let's see why this is a big mistake. Without a pre-approval, sellers might not take you seriously, especially in a bidding scenario when there are multiple offers placed on a property. You getting a pre-approval is always a positive point and can benefit you. Second point is you could waste weeks of time searching for your dream home and finally realizing that is not in your budget, that is not something which you can afford. That's a waste of time and waste of emotions for you and also your real estate agent. Getting a pre-approval also allows you to have enough time to discuss all the terms and interest rates, everything with your mortgage broker instead of doing it in hurry when the offer is placed and you just have few days to close it. Simple solution for this is talk to your mortgage agent first when you are starting your process and get an estimate on how much you could be eligible for. Of course, that's not the final amount. Only when you are taking the final mortgage, that's when a mortgage agent can give you the final number, but that will be closer to the amount which you are getting is pre-approved. Getting pre-approval also gives you enough time to talk to different vendors, different mortgage brokers, different banks and get the best rate and best deal for you. Second biggest mistake many people make is underestimating the hidden costs. You might be thinking you save for the down payment and you are ready to buy a home, but you should also consider the closing costs and extra expenses which would come with buying a home. Many first-time home buyers don't consider this and it will hit them very hard. Common hidden costs are closing costs, which include land transfer tax, lawyer fees, home inspection or appraisal costs, and you should also include the property tax and maintenance fees into your budget, also for ongoing maintenance and repair of your new home once you get into it. And solution for this is to budget for those extra costs along with your down payment. Get a home inspection done before you are locking the deal so that you don't get any surprises once you get into the house. Also, it's always advisable to have an emergency home fund. You never know what might come up. Third mistake is letting your emotions make your decision. As it is agreed that residential houses always has emotion linked to it, especially the first time homes. But it's very easy to fall in love with a house and decide it emotionally and get into a financial disaster later. If you are in love with a house and if you are thinking emotionally, you might overpay for any property or you might avoid any red flags which you should be considering or settle for something which wouldn't be suitable for you for long term. Having your emotions tied with the house is acceptable, but not to a limit that you ignore these red flags. You might be overpaying for a home, especially in the hot markets. As important it is to get a home inspection done, it is also important that you review the home inspection report and decide if that house is in good condition or not, or is that you are expecting to get into or not. And stretching beyond your budget only because you love the property is also not a good decision. Solution: have a budget in your mind, talk to your mortgage agent and understand what you will be eligible for and stick to that budget. Of course, some amount can be up or down. You can have that flexibility, but not a lot. Get the home inspection done for sure and go through the report very thoroughly and make sure all the issues which are mentioned in the home inspection report are resolved before you close the property and you get into the house. Also remember, this might be one of the biggest or the most expensive transaction you are going to make. So it's a financial decision and not an emotional one. Another mistake most of the first time home buyers do is not not researching about the neighborhood. It is said that you're not just buying the home, you're investing in that neighborhood. Imagine moving into the house and realizing that the schools are bad, commute is very hard, and the crime rate is so high. So it's always important that you research about the neighborhood before you get into it. I can help you with that information on how the school rating, how about the crime rate in that area, how the commute times and public transport available in that area, and trends on how the market is appreciating in that neighborhood. I make sure all my clients getting this information before they sign on a property. To visit the home, you will need a real estate agent come along with you, but visiting the property is up to you, and you can look around the area, you can look around the lanes and community around that house. If it's possible for you, talk to the neighbors and see how they are thinking about the neighborhood. Also, there are so many online tools which can tell you about the crime rate and school ratings. You can use them or ask your real estate agent to do that research and provide you information. If you're my client, I'll make sure you get all that information. Another mistake many first-time home buyers do is ignoring the home inspection. Especially in the scenarios where the market is so hot and houses are selling so fast, there is a chance that we get tempted to avoid putting in the condition for home inspection in order to get that house, in order to get that deal. But that is not at all a good decision. Home inspection is very important because you don't want to get into a house where you will get a leakage or plumbing issue or any other issue every day and you have to pay for them and take that house. Never assume a house is in good condition just by looking the outer piece of it or just by looking the staging furniture. Without home inspection, you could be walking into a money pit full of hidden problems. There might be foundation leak, roof issues, plumbing issues, electrical issues. There might be many things which is behind the wall which might cost you a lot. And the solution is always get a home inspection even in hot market. If any seller refuses for home inspection, just walk away from that property. It's better to walk away than getting into hidden problems. Once you have the home inspection report, go through thoroughly with your real estate agent and negotiate for the repairs or for lower price with the seller. And here comes the final and bonus step. Work with a trusted real estate agent. I'm not telling this because I'm a real estate agent. I want people to work with a realtor, but having a realtor working on your end is always beneficial for you as a buyer. A great real estate agent can save you some money, save you from stress, and also save you some time. My contact details are on the screen and below. Get in touch with me. I'll make sure you get the best service and the best deal for you. Buying your first home is so exciting, but avoiding these 5 mistakes can save you thousands of dollars and a lot of stress. Which mistake surprised you the most? Let me know in comments. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. If you want to discuss anything about real estate, contact details are below. Get in touch with me. See you in the next one. Until then, stay happy and stay along.